If you grew up watching cartoons, you probably think the Tasmanian Devil is a chaotic blur that spins like a tornado and spits when it talks. The reality is much darker. The real Tasmanian Devil doesn't spin in circles, but it does scream in the dead of night. It can easily bite through solid bone, and it is currently fighting a literal, contagious cancer. I'm going to show you why their pouches are on backward, why they store fat in their tails, and the tragic disease that is pushing them to the brink of extinction. First, let's talk about that name. When early European settlers arrived on the island of Tasmania, they heard unearthly, blood-curdling screeches and demonic growls echoing from the dark bushes at night. When they finally found the source, they named it the Devil. But the Devil is not a monster. It is the largest carnivorous marsupial left on Earth, and it is the ultimate cleanup crew of the forest. Pound for pound, the Tasmanian Devil has the strongest bite force of any living mammal. Their jaws open to an incredibly wide 80 degrees, allowing them to crush skulls and snap thick leg bones with ease. When a devil finds a dead wallaby or a sheep, it doesn't leave anything behind. It eats the meat, the internal organs, the hair, and the solid bones, completely digesting all of it. If a devil is eating well, its tail will swell up like a thick sausage, because that is where they store all their excess body fat. But despite this tough, bone-crushing exterior, they start life incredibly vulnerable. Because they are marsupials, a baby Tasmanian Devil is born the size of a grain of rice. It has to crawl into its mother's pouch to develop. But unlike a kangaroo, whose pouch opens at the top, a Tasmanian Devil's pouch opens backward, facing her hind legs. This is a brilliant evolutionary design. Because the mother spends her days aggressively digging in the dirt for food, a forward-facing pouch would act like a shovel, filling with soil and suffocating the babies. But their aggressive nature has led to a biological catastrophe. Tasmanian Devils are incredibly feisty. When they gather around a carcass to eat, or when they are mating, they aggressively bite each other on the face. Historically, this wasn't a problem. But in the late 1990s, a bizarre mutation occurred: devil facial tumor disease. This is a transmissible cancer. When an infected devil bites a healthy devil, it physically transfers living cancer cells into the wound. The cancer takes hold, growing into massive tumors on the devil's face and mouth, eventually making it impossible for the animal to eat. Because they are all so genetically similar, their immune systems don't fight the alien cells off. This contagious cancer has wiped out roughly 80% of the wild population, making them highly endangered. So the Tasmanian Devil is a misunderstood survivor. It is a bone-crushing, backward-pouched scavenger fighting one of the rarest and deadliest diseases on the planet. If you want to unearth more wild facts and learn about conservation, make sure to hit that subscribe button.